Heads is the call, and it's a head. Oh, we'll bowl first.
So, Vinarati winning the toss, electing to bowl, chasing again.
Match number 40, here's Cope. So grabs a bit of the pad down the leg side and we'll get them off the mark. And well, we see that's Roop Raval, who Danny was mentioning before. Back to Jahana Hoke. Oh, this has somehow gone on the stumps. This is ridiculous. It's gone off his pad, it's bounced off the back of his bat, and it's gone back onto the stumps. And we'll get a load of this. Look at that. You see, it's gone up, and the bat in the follow-through, slow this down as much as you can. It's hit the back of his bat and perfectly gone onto the stumps. You could watch cricket for 100 years. You probably wouldn't see that again. Just look at this.
Baffled by that. And it's been hit through the covers. Long chase on. Don't know if they'll get there, and they won't. That's 4 runs.
Yeah, well, it's nicely struck. Good comeback, wasn't it? Vandrasu had a bit of a scrape last time. Maybe a scrape off the bottom of the bat, if I'm honest. But next ball sends away through the covers. Best ball of the 4th with Gillam coming back. Gives him some upstairs music, and he's cut away nicely. And Vandrasu gets 4 here. So very interesting game within a game between Gillam and Vandrasu at the moment. This time, Vandrasu is able to get some bat on it. Fair bit of it. That's 4 runs. You never know what you're going to see. Gone, and this is pretty comprehensive, and it's Barendra Kumar that can't deal with that from Gillam. He finally gets one through, and he won't need any umpire assistance for this one. The score is 21 for 2.
Yeah, well deserved. A bit too quick for Kumar, and you asked if it was good to put him up the order a bit. I think it was a good idea. It just didn't pay off, I think, for Barbarians. Bring Andrew Sim onto the...
We've got Sid Gowd, a regular cover. This one is kind of a bit straight, turns around the corner, and this will be 4. So Sim's off the mark. Heinrich just getting a little bit short. And on this pitch, I think they sit up. You see this just banged in, just swivels on it around the corner. 4 runs. Nice little shot. Nice way to get going for Andrew Sim.
What a few good communists. That's going to be 6. Well, you called it.
We're sorry to interrupt this. It's anecdote, but that was an interruption from Vandrasu, who goes straight down the ground. Gets a length ball from Gowd, and he pounds him downtown. Maximal 6.
And this one's hit through the onside, and that'll be another 4. Expensive over already from Gowd.
Yeah, Vandrasu, some good batting. And I think when you pound one down the ground, you're always expecting the next one to be a bit shorter. So if it is, you can jump all over it, and that's exactly what he does. And yeah, they want to move him soon, otherwise Barbarians are going to rebound here. He's going to bowl, and he gets pounded out of the ground. And that's really well hit. Again, played on length. And so the resurgence continues. Another maximal for the Barbarians.
How important was that decision with the not out? It's fantastic with the court behind. And it was an intriguing one because I don't really know what the umpires were.
Count as a single. This one wide outside the off stump. Cracked out to deep point. Vojahasa. That's his patch most of the time. Keeps it to 1. We say it all happens in the 9th normally. At the moment, it's all happening in the 8th. Hyatt coming on, potentially can bowl the last over as well. Yep, so that was a dot. And be a wicket next ball. As easy as that. And that's why you don't want to lose somebody, because if you do, then it does expose the new batter. So they didn't take the one. Vandrasu retired, hurt. And then Matashetty came in, and he nicks off first ball. He might actually catch up with Vandrasu and get to the dugout first, because he's coming off at quite a pace. It's a wicket for Hyatt, and so it does become the 3rd wicket of the innings at 61 for 3. They want him fit for. Here's Hyatt last ball of the over. And this is out as well. So suddenly, Hyatt's on a hat-trick. A new batter came out. It was the captain, Harsha Chiganti. He swings all around this one. So 3 knocked out in 3 deliveries, essentially, including 2 wickets. And Hyatt, the difference maker in the 8th. I'm sure he'll be back in the 10th. He'll be on a hat-trick when he does. Right now, 61 for 4. It's a free hit. Oh, it's hit, and it's hit pretty well. It's elevated. Maximal. Well, Sim cashes in. The flying Kiwi, hoping that he can get this innings flying. Takes him up to walking stick, 77. 7 balls left. Naroop goes the journey. Could be out. And caught. So there you go. Naroop gets his wicket, and it's Cope that takes the catch. Well, it's almost the ball caught Cope rather than Cope catching the ball, but he does get Sim for 18. What a great moment for Naroop. From Raval, and Sim can't believe it. He hit it hard, but he didn't hit it high enough to get it over the big man.
For them, Sim, a nice little cameo, but Not that much. And
Well, this is what you do. After swinging and missing at 3, you go bang. And watch out. You got the big Zilla out there on field number 2. Maximo Hyatt. He runs out of luck this time. It was swung away long and high from Kumar. 6 runs picked up by him. Last ball, 85 plus this. Bit of bat on it. It should be caught, and it is. So a nice catch by Gillam at point to finish things off. So Kumar goes 6 and out. Hyatt finishes with his 3rd wicket after all. He'll finish with 3 for 13. 86 for victory. And if they can do that, then it does seem like we will see them grab that 3rd place. Although, what I would say is it does depend on margins a little bit, because Prague Barbarians do have 8 points. Vinarati are on 6, so they'd have to beat them by a certain amount. Can find that out in the break, so they'll know exactly what they have to do.
Absolutely. Look, there's plenty of batting in for Vinarati, and they're a very important bowler down Barbarians. I'm assuming that that Murali Vandrasi won't be batting very, very well as well. So let's have a look at the bowlers. Joe Cope, really good up top. Only 4 runs and a wicket from his opening spell. And Kyle Gillam, pretty economical as well, going 6 and over. Fred Heidenreich, a bit more expensive. Yeah, the other bowlers going for around about 15, but Arshad Hyatt brought it back. Struggled a little bit, Vinarati. But let's look at the bowling figures. 3 for 13 for Arshad Hyatt, 2 for 4 for Big Joe Cope, 1 for 12 for Kyle Gillam, and the tail of the tape for Barbarians. Murali Vandrasi had to retire hurt, 37 or 25, hitting the ball very cleanly. Andrew Sim, good little contribution, 18 of 14, and then Piyush Kumar with just 6. Here comes the first ball, and it's whipped off his feet, and that will be 4 runs from Sid Gowd. Just a bit too straight from the bowler. It's Piyush Kumar. That score of 86, very defendable for Barbarians. It's short, and it's been put away again, and that will be another 4 runs. And the fielder out there, it's Burinder Kumar, will have to fetch another one. And also that man at square leg, rest on the offside. Short again, and that has beaten the fielder, and that's another 4 runs. And he's really having a go at this bowling is Sid Gowd, but got to say Kumar, Bohemians. This is hit straight to the man, he's gone. Well, Sid Gowd can't quite believe it. Nice catch taken there at point. And that's the first wicket down for Vinarati, and it's a big one for Barbarians. And Sid Gowd can't quite believe what he's done. He's hit it straight to that man, but it was a tidy catch. Just had to go to his left, and that was Robin Thakral.
Free hit then.
Oh, that was absolutely launched. And that's in the car park. Well, just got a bit leg side, and Fred Heidenreich was right under that very quickly, and that was a big hit. Oh, that's how he'll come back. That was a loose shot from Heidenreich, and it's 6 and out. That's a big wicket. And
unbelievable. Just when you thought that was the shot that could get him going, you see the next ball, and it's a very, very different story. Matachetti with the perfect reply. And again, probably didn't have to go after that one, especially because of the previous shot. And he went after a ball in the stumps and pays the penalty.
That's Matachetti again. It's hit in the air. And that is going to be 4 runs. Just bounced in front of the line. Nice shot there from Hassa. Relieves the pressure a little bit.
Hassa gets this in the air, but it's a fairly safe region, or is it? Well, it's not.
What a catch.
Take that. That's unbelievable. Vishal Mane, and he wipes himself out. There's only 2 fielders on the leg side. Hassa cannot take a trick. Well, I thought when he gets this, it's surely going to fall safely. And I hope he hasn't done too much damage to himself, Mane, but he's damaged the innings of VCC. Hassa looks so good first ball. He just is such a good player, out of luck at the moment, Voita. And what a catch that was. You see there, just a little bit of a stumble.
Oh, unlucky. Oh, he's missed, and they've taken overthrow. Oh.
Well, there's a couple of things going on here. Normally you wouldn't run maybe when it hits the other batter, but you certainly run after he tries to run you out, and you probably would have been out. Let's have a look at this on the replay. Harshat is so wild. What's he doing over there? And then it rebounds back to the bowler. Oh, it would have been really close. Harshat needs to get back in the same zip code as the pitch. Let's see what we get from Kamikaze this time as he's on strike. And, oh, this is clever batting because there's nobody down here. This could run away for 4 as well. Well, this time it's not thrown to the boundary. It's hit to the boundary. And Hyatt goes 5-4, which is that VCC would have to chase it down in 9. Oh, he's got to be out. And he somehow dropped that and caught it. And this was hit hard. But Hyatt is going to go. As I can't believe Shalmane. This one I suppose was easier, though it was hit harder at him. And he drops it. But look at how he just stays with the ball. He keeps his knees bent and he's able to tap it up again and catch it out of Venki. Yeah, it is. It's not a good delivery. This could run away for 4, you know. It is going to run past the rope. He goes for this and he nails it. It was a matter of time. And Kyle's going to make that one fly. Pretty good fielding over there as well. It's dragged down. They may think it's 2 here.
It's going to go to the boundary.
And that'll actually be 4. But they needed to win in 9 overs. They do it in 9.1 for that reason. And look, this will be confirmed by the supercomputers, but I've got Vinarati and Barbarians now both on 8 points. Vinarati's net run rate is plus 0.02. Again, we'll have to wait for confirmation because it's within the margin of error. But yeah, I think that's you can go through the score and here, Danny. It was a very, 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 very close. So close, in fact, we might have to go to a count back.
Piyush Kumar's pretty expensive. Matashetty picked up 3 wickets for 18. Did very, very well, especially getting rid of that top order. Pankaj Pundia also coming in and bowling nice, tight overs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Pundia was a pretty good inclusion, wasn't he? And he did his role. And yeah, Matashetty once again amongst the wickets with 3 of them. So yeah, once again, really exciting day's cricket and finishing in a nail biter. Did go down to the last over.